Where to put social media share buttons. First, inline versus sticky. Inline means your share buttons are inlined with your content. So as you scroll, the social buttons scroll with your content. Usually, this will go either above or beneath your story or your post. Sticky means it's locked into position, so even as you scroll up and down, it will stay locked into position, docked on the left or right side of your screen. Here is an example of how it looks when it's an inline on the left side and how it looks when it's a sticky on the right side. Where to focus the reader. As the reader scrolls through your content, do you want them to see the share buttons? If so, you may want to go with sticky buttons. Or do you want the reader to stay focused on the content, particularly if it's sales copy that's already working for you? If this is the case, you may want to go with inline buttons. Or you may want perhaps to still go with the sticky buttons because it encourages more shares. So you really have to weigh in the pros and cons for your specific scenario. Mobile placement. Inline buttons behave the same way on mobile as they do on desktop. However, sticky buttons do not. Sticky buttons on mobile will become docked on the bottom of your screen. As the reader scrolls on their phone, the buttons stay locked into position on the bottom, making it more convenient to share, which may result in increased social shares. Finally, the industry statistics. According to a research from Share This, 70% of publishers choose to use inline buttons. 60% choose to have labels on those buttons. For example, the words share or tweet inside the button itself. And 94% choose to have small or medium buttons. So the big buttons are not very popular. However, just because this is what the majority chooses to do does not mean we should follow. Most small businesses fail after year 5. Does not mean we should follow. And this is according to the US government. Choose what works for you. And if you are unsure, start somewhere close to the industry average and run tests on different placements. And be sure to give yourself enough time to accumulate enough data where it becomes statistically relevant. And that may mean even months with each position that you test. Also, be sure to balance out your goals of having a lot of social shares with your goal of conversions. Especially, let's say the blog post that you plan to add the social share buttons to are already converting for you sales. Get more publicity. Generate buzz forever. Your press release will be permanently hosted on prdistribution.com. prdistribution.com, the #1 global PR distribution leader.